Hello there.
Hey everyone, so with the new Kenobi show sizzle reel reveal thing that came out today that didn't really reveal anything, I wanted to talk about it because as teasers go, or sizzle reels, it kind of sucked. And not because the content or the ideas in the reveal were bad or anything, but because it didn't really reveal anything. Earlier this week, concept art was revealed for this show. Now I know a lot of casual viewers probably didn't see that stuff, so this reveal is mainly for people who are just scrolling through Disney Plus and didn't really know about those reveals. As someone who loves the prequels, I really wanted to see just a tiny little glimpse of Ewan back as Obi-Wan, maybe just holding a lightsaber. Like that'd be enough for me, just to see him holding a lightsaber. You know, they're smart and they understand that they don't even have to show anything leading up to the show. Actually, obviously we're going to get a trailer eventually, but they really don't have to, because just the selling point that Obi-Wan is back and Anakin is back is enough to bring everyone back to want to see this and subscribe to Disney Plus. And just seeing Ewan McGregor talking out in the open about the return of Obi-Wan and Anakin and how he's excited to be back with Hayden Christensen is just like freaking mind-blowing. I'm so glad they've finally been listening to the fans for the past few years after the sequel trilogy. Obviously, there's a big divide there amongst the Star Wars fandom. Some people like the sequels, some people despise them. But I feel like Lucasfilm, you know, in the past few years, especially with Disney Plus, have really been understanding what people love so much about Star Wars. It isn't necessarily retreading the same paths and the same stories and having certain events mirror past events. You can have a completely unique story with brand new characters, but as long as it's in this universe and it stays true to the tone of this universe, you know, people will eat that up. And that's obviously been proven with The Mandalorian. Now, The Mandalorian is pretty much a household name. Everyone knows about him. A few years ago, that wasn't the case. It was a brand new, unique character, and that was a risk. So being able to give Obi-Wan not just his own movie, but his own series where you can really flesh out his character, you know, have some cool flashbacks with Anakin so we can see more of their relationship. And it's going to be super interesting to see how Order 66 really affected Obi-Wan, because we really don't know. We haven't seen that. I'm sure there's a bunch of lore and books and all that stuff, but in, you know, mainstream media, we really haven't seen Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan reflect on all the events that happened in the prequel trilogy. And having Hayden Christensen back as Vader is just so awesome, because they could have easily just hired anyone like they did in Rogue One, and it wouldn't have the same effect. But knowing that it's going to be him behind the mask and presumably in some flashbacks, and even seeing him with his helmet off, I think it's going to add so much more depth to these characters, and I cannot wait to see what they do with these characters in this new show. So they don't even have to release a trailer. I was upset that they didn't show really anything. They showed some behind the scenes, but they didn't show any actual footage, and you can't blame them, because obviously if it's that special, you don't want to be spoiled. But yeah guys, I'm super excited for this show. Let me know what you think in the comments below. That's enough out of me. I'll see you next time.